Elon Musk is not a free speech absolutionist, perhaps?
Sure, let's do it.
Let's get through it quickly.
Yeah, I like that. I like that idea. So lots of things have happened on Twitter. There's been the Twitter files stuff. There's been, I think every 12 hours they try to drop some type of craziness on Twitter to keep the users rolling. So it's been a little bit too much to cover. We haven't been covering it as much as when this stuff first started, because I think we're all getting a little tired. But what we have talked on the show about before is Elon Jet, the Twitter account that used to track, well, Elon's jet, if you couldn't figure that out.
And there were other similar ones for other high-profile public figures using publicly available jet information to...
That's an important one, because it's not like this information is now gone because the Twitter account is gone.
No.
It's just not being automatically posted on Twitter. But like, it got that information from a public resource that anyone can access. So the information is 100% still there and able to be accessed by anyone. Like, it's not like this person had privileged information, is what I'm trying to say. So that person who, again, we talked about this on the show, Elon offered them $5,000 to delete their account way back. They asked, how about 50?
They wanted a Model 3.
And I think
like
it was,
an actual fan was the one doing it, which is sort of interesting.
Yeah, I think it was 50 so that I can buy a Model 3.
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah, Elon refused, and if I remember correctly, and I don't really want to misquote this. Oh no, here it is. He tweeted a while back, and he hasn't taken this down, and a bunch of people have been roasting him for it, so it's still up. But he tweeted on November 6, 2022, "My commitment to free speech extends even to not banning the account following my plane, even though that is a direct personal safety risk." He has now banned the account tracking his plane. He has also, and this is where things get a little bit hazy for me, he has also banned a bunch of other accounts that, as far as I can tell, talked about. I don't know, genuinely. I think it's talked about. It might be retweeted.
But yeah, interacted with that account.
I'm not sure where the cutoff of interaction is.
Yeah.
But some level of interacted with or talked about or something, that account have also been banned, just like right off the hop. Change the rule, banned. Elon also suspended the accounts of at least 6 journalists who have covered the Twitter saga, implying that they had doxed his real-time location and endangered his family. As of now, there is no evidence any of the journalists did this. Well, I mean, the accounts are closed, so you wouldn't be able to get it. Whatever. Twitter has not provided any. They don't, as far as I know, their entire public communication side is gone, just like he did with Tesla.
Yep.
So I don't think there would be these things are not going to happen. Basically.
Yeah.
Elon posted a video on Wednesday of someone that he claimed was a crazy stalker who climbed on the roof of the car carrying his child X, which
seems like a thing that someone might do. Yeah.
That would, I mean, like, that scenario would absolutely suck. Yeah. You probably wouldn't want someone to try to block the road of a car that has your child in it and climb on the roof of said vehicle.
Yep.
That would be, I suspect if someone was a parent and that happened to their child, they would be pretty freaking...
Absolute red line.
Yes, exactly.
Yep.
Yeah, he posted one thing that I thought was somewhat entertaining was how he's been doing a lot of these
the video
polls.
was the issue with the video is that it's not on topic. None of those journalists had anything to do with that. So,
well, I think my assumption was that it had something to do with his plane landed and then they were trying to drive away from where it was and they were followed by this person.
Okay.
So the root of the information was the plane.
Okay.
I don't know if that's what's going on.
Sure.
That's my level of understanding.
Sure.
Things are a little crazy over in Twitter land. Zach from Jerry Rig Everything.
Yeah, here, I've got this.
got banned by Elon, or blocked by Elon. Sorry,
Yeah.
not banned off the platform. I said that incorrect. He got blocked by Elon because in the video of, as far as I can tell, one of the security guys getting video coverage of the person who chased them, and then also covering the lights, or not covering the license plate, getting video footage of the license plate that Elon tweeted out. Jerry Rig Everything responded and said, "Yo, contact the police. Don't send your mob. Didn't you just tweet that doxing is against Twitter rules?" And Elon blocked him. Didn't ban him.
Yeah. So that's neat.
Just blocked him.
Some suspensions seem to be specifically affecting people who point out Elon's hypocrisy. Shortly before his ban, Mashable reporter Matt Binder, posted screen caps of Elon encouraging people to invest in Tesla the day he dumped $3.6 billion in stock. So that's pretty good.
But like,
the EU and the UN published statements condemning Twitter's decision. Oh man. That's not even in here. But Mastodon's official account has been banned.
Yeah.
So you are not allowed, and you can't link to Mastodon anymore either.
But I think people can still put their like Mastodon usernames or whatever.
Yeah, in their profile.
Yeah, but I think you just can't link to the site. Yeah, we'll see when that happens.
Yeah.
When that happens, that'll be a lot of people.
Nick showed me, I was with you until Nick showed me something really interesting today, where I think your take on sort of the some of the hysteria around, it's just Twitter's going to collapse immediately, was like, well, like it's running, like it's not going to just immediately fall apart.
Yeah.
Nick showed me a recording on his phone today of the Twitter app doing some weird stuff, dude. Did he show you that? Okay, so he showed me a screen recording of him tapping on the same picture in a tweet 3 times and it having 3 completely different behaviors. Once it opens the picture, once it navigates to a totally unrelated website, and a third time,
whoa, that one's weird.
It opens up a completely unrelated tweet. And I'm like, what? Because I haven't seen anything
That's pretty funky.
I haven't seen anything that bad, but honestly, I've not been using it as much. Like, I think I've talked to you about this, but I've had myself on like a Twitter diet
rid of it or whatever,
for a while.
Yeah.
Like I set my app time limit to 30 minutes like months ago, just because I realized I'm doing so much doom scrolling on Twitter and it's not really contributing anything. It's not making me feel better.
I've been getting myself, I haven't done that, but I've been getting myself to be more busy. And I just haven't had the time, which is a good solution in my opinion. But yeah, I mean, Twitter's done weird stuff for a while. That's pretty weird. That's weirder than anything I've seen for sure. I still don't think it's necessarily going down anytime soon. Also, there are still claims, I don't know how true it is necessarily. There are still claims that, what was it? Oh, right. Users have peaked again.
Oh, yeah?
Apparently, because of the banning of people, I guess. People reacting to that are coming to Twitter and going, what's going on?
Oh, I could see that. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I could see that.
So
I don't know.
Apparently, we've hit another peak.
I don't know that those users are going to interact in the long term. So what this means for the long-term health of the platform, I couldn't tell you. I mean, maybe there's a big brain 4D chess play.
I've seen more and more big names permanently leave. That's an interesting one to me.
Permanent's a big word, though.
Yeah,
will they still be
enough.
permanently gone in a year if the dust settles? I don't know.
Yeah, but okay. And another thing that I'll bring up about the like Twitter stability thing is people were saying it was going to be down in like a couple days.
Yeah, which is like clearly ridiculous.
That's the main thing that I was reacting to back then. Is it was at first it was like, oh, it's going to be down in a couple days, and then they were like, oh, it's going to be down by the weekend or whatever. I don't remember what that was. And then they were like, oh, it's not going to last until the next weekend.
Well, there was like the lettuce comparison.
The lettuce thing, which no one talks about anymore, probably because the lettuce is gross now. Like the goalpost just kept getting moved over and over and over and over and over again. I'm like, okay, relax. Yeah, the nuking Twitter Spaces thing. Okay, this is another one where like I heard about so much stuff happens on Twitter, and I just hate all of it because I hate Twitter. Then this isn't new.
Yeah,
just in case anyone's like,
new.
I
Not
have,
new take.
I have hated Twitter for years, way before any of this even started. So this is don't even try to pull that out. But apparently there was a Twitter Spaces going on, and some people started, and he joined it.
No, I think it was one of the banned journalists or something, or suspended ones.
Right. They could still join Spaces.
They could still join Spaces, but couldn't tweet or something like that.
And he like joined it.
And Elon joined the space, and like
they asked him some questions, and then he left.
And then disabled the Spaces feature altogether.
Just killed it. And then brought it back like the next day or something.
Are we seeing this new level of escalation as a result of him getting booed with Dave Chappelle? Like, because like I gotta tell you guys, as a public figure, if I went out on a stage, was like introduced,
back.
and
I mean that sucks for anyone,
and I thought that like I was cool, and I thought that people were gonna think I was pretty cool. And
I think pretty much regardless of how big your ego is, if you go up in a public speaking environment in front of, what was it? Probably a ton of people.
Well, I mean, it's a Dave Chappelle live show, so I have to imagine hundreds, if not thousands. I don't know how big the
theater you go in front
was.
of that many people and they boo you hard, like that's gonna hurt.
Yeah,
like pretty much no matter who you are.
And so I guess the knee-jerk reaction is to try to eliminate criticism.
Wasn't this supposed to be a good, quick topic? That is fair.
It has not been 20 minutes, Hammy 3D. Banned. Turn off Floatplane live chat. Turn it the off now.
AJ's like, I don't even know if we can do that.
I just don't, I just don't get it, right? Because, like, he spent his whole career being criticized. Like, I spend my whole career being criticized. It's not new. It's just that the criticism is ramping up because the things you're doing are awful.
The current volume.
So why would you double down and do way more awful stuff?
I think that's a pretty normal human response.
That's not going to help.
I'm not saying it's a good one, but I think it's a pretty normal human response.
It's not going to help, though.
Yeah, I don't disagree. we both go to take a drink. We both do the like lean away thing. I didn't realize we both did that. Yeah, some people are talking about like freedom of speech and stuff like that.
What about it? He stands for nothing.
Yeah,
get over it.
One of the problems with the plane thing is again that is public information. Plane routes, planes with transponders on, you can figure out where they are. Like that's and
planes need transponders.
Yeah. So that's the thing.
Yeah. And now apparently it's
promote installing trains. There you go.
Apparently it's just on Reddit now. So he Streisand affected the out of it.
Yeah, and like that's what I was saying. Removing the Twitter account didn't remove the information. It just stopped the Twitter account. All of that is still public. If people really wanted to know, they are going to find it. It's out there. Like, I don't know. Anyways, let's get off of Twitter.
Yeah, let's do that. Are we doing that? Are we pacting that now?
Getting off of Twitter?
Yeah, I'm not getting off of Twitter.
My problem is there are people that I must communicate with that communicate with me through Twitter DMs.
I'm one of those people who's very chat app agnostic.
Yeah.
Like, here's my social folder.
That's pretty similar to mine. I'm missing, I think, 2 of those.
Hangouts, Instagram, WhatsApp, Facebook, Messenger, WeChat, Line, Teams, Discord.
Yeah, it's just WeChat and Line. I don't have those.
I don't even have my SMS app in there. So
and
I'm not
I have
even counting
other ones that you don't have in there, actually, now that I think about it.
Oh, what you got? Hit me up. ICQ?
Telegram at the very least.
Oh, I have Signal. Yeah.
Or wait, yeah. No, yeah, both of those, actually. Telegram and Signal.
Signal's not in there because I don't use it much. But
yeah,
I have it.
Et cetera, et cetera. Like, I'm on all of them as well. And there are like, just like with Facebook, I only really use Facebook to private message certain people. just like with Twitter.
Yep.
I need it because there are people that I have to be able to get DMs from
Yep.
for like my job.
So you're stuck with it.
So I'm going to keep using it.
Yep.
Yeah. Pretty much.
There it is. WeChat on a Western phone. Crazy to trust that. Did I say I trust it? I have it. Some people that I might need to talk to might not have Western chat apps, right?
Yeah.
Hey, there you go.
Got
I mean,
'em.
that's the thing. Like, this is one of the reasons that I don't understand the whole iMessage thing. It's like, oh yeah, I love iMessage. What? It's like having a phone that only connects to certain lines. Why would you want it? So if you need to, why don't you just get a phone that connects to every line? Imagine trying to sell an email service where the main feature is that you can only email people who are on the same domain. How the is that a feature? That's a bug. Or like if you email someone who's on a different service, it's a degraded experience. It's like you get to shame them for being poor. They can't afford this email.
I think there's some IT security stuff where you can only email people on the same domain, but that's like, obviously we're talking about something different.
Yeah, that's a completely
That's a
different
totally
thing.
different thing. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It is what it is. So I'm not going to be completely getting off of Twitter, but I effectively don't create new tweets anymore. I like reply to stuff sometimes. I interact with things sometimes. But like, I think my most recent tweet was the OVH video because I wanted to reblast it because I liked that video.
Mm-hmm.
I was trying to help promote it. The one before that, I think I'm like roasting you on your birthday. And then I don't even remember what's before that, but it's probably like a year ago or something. Like I basically don't use the platform anymore because I do not like it.